Right, okay, guys, welcome to the Standing 8 podcast. Thank you very much for joining us today. We appreciate you. We apologize for the downtime. It's been really difficult trying to get myself and DKongJr together. We've had lots of stuff going on between us, and it's kind of led to this point here where, you know, we've kind of missed a couple of months. But to be really honest with you, not a lot has happened in that time. So we're going to catch up on it. We're going to touch on what has happened since our last podcast, which was the beginning of Jan, or was it the end of Jan?
Beginning.
Was it the beginning of Jan?
Yeah, it had to be the beginning. Surely.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was the beginning of Jan. So we're going to be catching up from...
We said we were going to put a poll up. I remember that much.
Yeah, we covered that though, didn't we? We covered the results of the poll.
Did we do the results of the poll? Yeah.
Yeah, we covered the results of the poll because we had Biv or Better BF 2 won. Yeah, by a long way.
Yeah.
Biv or Better BF 2 won by a long way. So I think we did cover that. So beginning of Jan. So we're probably we're 8 weeks out. And again, you know, it's nobody's fault. Like, life be life in. We've had shit going on, but we're here. And that's the most important thing. And thank you to everybody who's here joining me today. Guys, if you don't know, I'm live streaming this on Kick at kick.com/Reggy, R3GGY. And I will be posting this up on YouTube tomorrow. Search the Standing 8 podcast and you'll find us there. All right. So without further ado, let's fucking get into it. Excuse my language. Quack, quack. I have been drinking all day long. It's Good Friday. I just want to wish everybody a happy Easter before we get started. And yeah, I've been drinking all day. So DKongJr is going to do the lead on today's podcast. So we're going to get started. And whenever he is ready.
Okay, what have we had in January then? I think there was a couple of fights in January.
Yeah.
Dalton Smith stopping Subriel Matias.
Dalton Smith?
Yeah.
What division is he in?
He is in...
middleweight.
What's his name in? His name slips my mind already. First person we're talking about is Adam Aziz. What division's he in?
Adam Aziz is lightweight, no?
He's a lightweight. It's the same. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Dan Smith. Because Dan Smith is there. That's a fight that's going to be made, right?
Dalton Smith and Adam Aziz. Yes.
Yeah, that's going to be a big domestic fight. Yeah. That is a clash that is bound to happen, right?
Yeah, exactly. So he stopped Subriel Matias.
Yeah.
Got the maiden world title.
Okay.
The WBC light welterweight world title.
I don't think I watched that.
No. Yeah, Dalton Smith, he looks good, man. I only really mention it because of the build up that we've got going on with this Adam Aziz thing. I just see that's going to be a massive fight, like you said, massive domestic fight, home fight. Yeah. One for the homeboys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just, you know, you just got to watch it build up. They're both obviously claiming what they can claim on the route. What else did we have?
Do like on that one? Do we think he's got enough like to get past Adam Aziz, or do we think that Adam Aziz is just he's got too much for him?
I don't know. I think it's fairly even at the moment.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
See, I can't remember if I watched that fight. Hang on a second. Let me just see if I can pull up Who did he fight?
Sabrio Matias.
Okay. Let me just see if I can catch some highlights of
Yeah,
that.
I only say it because Adam Azim is fairly early on in his career.
Yeah.
And Dalton Smith has been going a bit longer. If I remember correctly, he's been going a bit longer, but they're both quite early on in their careers, their pro careers. Do you know what I mean? So, like I was saying, it's a build up, isn't it?
Yeah. And you can, what's crazy is that they're kind of on the road, and that road is going to be converging, right?
Exactly that. Exactly that. It has to.
Yeah. Barbie, I see you there, brother.
Yeah, it's almost like the AJ Daniel Dubois. That had to happen. Like, as much as it was I don't know, probably the wrong time for AJ for that to happen. That fight had to happen because the roads had to converge, like you said.
Yeah.
You know? So I think with these two, they build it up. Hopefully we don't end up with like I don't know, a Kell Brook, Amir Khan situation where we wait until they're both in their 40s to get it on, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at Dalton Smith now, and I mean, he's standing there and trading off.
Yeah.
But he's taken a few as well.
Yeah.
And we know Adam Azim. I don't
think Sabrio Matias, I don't think he's like I think he took the title from him. So he's not like a novice. You're gonna have to trade with someone you're taking the title from, surely.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's holding a couple right there. Yeah. Like, what do we what do we think? Do we think he's got enough? Do we think he's got enough to take down Adam Azim? Or does Adam Azim's charge continue?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because the road that Adam Azim is on is like, it's like he's destined for the world title, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, we'll see, innit? This is what it's about, man. It's a wait and see fight, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see Adam Azim doing things. But like I said, they're building this fight up, so let's see how it goes. I think that Zuffa Boxing opened. They had their opening night or something like that. I don't know what you think about that.
Which one?
Zuffa Boxing.
Zuffa Boxing?
Yeah. So, you know, Jai Opataya?
Yeah.
Conor Ben?
Yeah.
They've signed with Zuffa Boxing. So, Zuffa Boxing...
Is that Dana White's?
Yes. That's
is that Dana White's stable, yeah?
Yeah. It's not... Yeah. It's not just a stable, though. They're their own... what do you call it?
Promotion.
No, more than that. They have their own belts. So it's different from WBC.
Right, we need to talk about this.
Yeah.
We need to talk about this because there is some controversy surrounding this completely.
Yes. So
and the crazy thing is that before we move forward on this, the crazy thing is that the UFC makes a ton of fucking money.
Yes.
And has always been criticized for not paying their fighters as they should be.
Yes.
And now you're telling me they got their own fucking ecosystem.
Yeah.
And it's like, what happens now?
So the controversy, Jai Opataya, I can't remember. WBA want to strip him because he wants to go on this Zuffa. He's on this Zuffa thing.
Yeah.
And, obviously, they're going to be making fights. So they've already made a fight for Conor Ben. Conor Ben's going to be fighting Regis Prograis on Zuffa.
Wow. Okay.
So Conor Ben was with Matchroom,
Yeah.
promoted by Matchroom.
Yeah.
Obviously, they've been through their ups and downs together, him and Eddie Hearn and the team. And Conor Ben decided the best option for him and his family, that's from what I've seen and heard, the best option for him and his family was to sign a deal with Dana White to join Zuffa Boxing.
Of course it was. Of course it
I
was.
mean,
Yeah.
we're talking. We've all got to understand. If we're talking about millions of dollars here,
I mean, we're talking about 50 million.
right? So you got.
I mean, I don't even know. I'll be honest. I don't even know what the contract is, how many fights that is, but $50 million.
Yeah.
Who's gonna say no to $50 million? One sec. Let me just take this stuff off the back of my. One sec. Brother. Yeah, there we go. Who is gonna turn down? Like, who's gonna say no? I wanna stay with fucking I wanna stay with Eddie Hearn.
But also, you got to understand.
I don't want $50 million. I want to stay with Eddie Hearn.
You're saying, yeah, but from Eddie Hearn's point of view, there's no loyalty. Like, where's the loyalty? He's stuck by him through the Eggate situation. Boosted his profile to what he is to be able to sign a $50 million contract. Like, and from what I understand, they kind of went behind Eddie Hearn's back and done a deal.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Anything was illegal.
No, not at all.
Obvious rivalry between Hearn and White.
Not at all. I mean, the thing is, in that regard,
there nothing illegal. Do you know what I mean? They cover their ass.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, the thing is, like, if you put yourself in Conor Ben's shoes, right?
Yes.
He's the one who's calling all the shots, not Eddie Hearn. Like, he not only has he got the family heritage, he's got all of the hype that was generated around the Eubank fights, and he's got the talent. I mean, you know, put the Conor Trent aside, but he still has all the talent. Yes. And he could easily go on to fucking like dominate the division. But if you're telling me that they're making their own belts, like,
they are.
I mean,
because you think they've got the UFC. That's their own thing, man. So he's like, well, why don't we scale that model into boxing?
It's what? You mean ripping off their fighters? Yeah, is that the model? Is that the model we're talking about?
But look, if Conor Ben is going in and signing 50 mil, I've never heard that figure. That's the first time I've heard that figure. Yeah?
You know what? It could be 50 or it could be 15. I'm not sure. I thought I saw 50 mil.
Even 15, bro. Even 15 mil, yeah. I don't think he would have been making that with Matchroom in a long time. That's a long way down the road to make that with Eddie Hearn.
Yeah, mate, listen, outside of the Eubank fights, which probably made him about 50 mil, like outside, I reckon so. With the gate and the pay-per-view, both times round.
Yeah, but how much of that are they taking, the fighters? Oh, no, hang on, though. It was with Turkey Al Sheikh, yeah?
Yeah, Turkey. Yeah, both fights were under Turkey, yeah. Yeah.
Then they would have taken a lot of money out of that. Both.
Yeah. Yeah, this is it. You know.
You're right, man. But then Eddie's point becomes even more clear, right? Where's the loyalty? I helped you out with that big contract fighting Chris Eubank Jr. and that's how you're gonna pay me back. And when you listen to Hearn's interviews, when he heard about it, he was calling Conor, and Conor weren't even answering his phone calls.
Of course, though. I mean, listen, money talks, bullshit walks, yeah? And we know this for a fact. But
so this is the thing. Conor would also be thinking, but hang on, if you got a $50 million deal, or obviously you can think that if you got a $50 million deal, Eddie, you do the same to me. I'll be nothing to
Oh
you.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And
yeah,
no one would blink an
100%,
eyelid. So
100%.
I
But
understand it from both parts.
I honestly think that this whatever he's doing, Dana White, I don't think it's gonna last, mate. I don't think it's
might
gonna
take
last.
off. You
I'll
know
give
why?
you an
Because he's
example,
signing
yeah.
up.
I'll give you an
He's signing up
example.
big
Like
talent, bro. Dry up
like
the tire.
in golf, you got like the PGA, yeah, which is the
Yeah.
professional golfers.
Association.
Their all their circuit, their tour, yeah. And then Live Golf come out with a next one, and
Right.
they just threw money at the other golfers,
Yeah.
and it's like they got them to come over. And
Yeah.
it's like, you get it. Like, you can't question why they're going over because they got families to feed. They got, like, when they're going to go where the money is.
Yeah.
But it's still, like, people still watch the PGA. And it's like, they've turned around and said, oh, yeah, we're going to let these players come back. And, like, in the beginning, there was a standoff. There was like, no, if you go to Live Golf, you can't play on the PGA. Like in the majors and stuff like that. But it's like now they've kind of come to some agreement, so it's obvious that the PGA is what golfers watch, right? And it's like, in spite of all the bullshit with all of the federations, there's still like true boxing fans are still gonna watch this. I mean, you know what?
You're gonna watch it all, bro. And listen, let's be honest. If you look, Conor Benn's first fight is gonna be against Regis Prograis, yeah, on Zuffa.
Yeah,
are you?
That's a good fight.
That? Are you gonna watch it, or you're not gonna watch it?
I'm gonna watch it.
Of course, you're gonna watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
Dana White is not stupid, bro.
Yeah,
he's got big money behind him. Obviously, the guy has Trump in his pocket somehow. Yeah. That's the next level to what Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren are doing.
Yeah.
It must be. It must be. When you got the president of the United States, welcoming you to the White House to have a fight there. Because
talking about UFC fights. I mean, we're not gonna
to UFC fights and all the rest of that. So,
for real.
You understand what I like? That's what I was reading a column about it. I forget what I was reading because I would have preferred to mention who I'm quoting. But as I said, he's got Trump on his side. This guy is big business compared to Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn and I don't know any of the rest of them. Top Rank, Golden Boy. You see where I'm coming from?
No, I hear you. Yo, shout out French Invasion. I see you out there, brother. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it.
I mean, not even when you think how the president goes on, Dana White not paying his fighters, it all falls in line, doesn't it? Like, do you know what I mean? But also Eddie Hearn as well. He's lost fighters who were saying that he wasn't, looking out for them when he had his cash cow. He threw everything at AJ. Same thing with Conor Benn. He threw everything at Conor Benn. So when Conor Benn decides to leave, he's throwing his toys out the pram. Like, but you must understand the guy's leaving to do something for his family. He's trying to make a better living for his family. It's a fight game. You're only going to live for so long. You're only going to be successful for so long. You might as well eat while you can. I do
for real.
It that way.
100%. You know what I mean? Do we know if Turkey is involved with it?
I'm not sure. I can't remember that.
Because
I think he is.
On that
he
note,
was doing a deal with Dana White.
Because on that note, surely, like Turkey's pockets are never ending.
It's definitely
like,
I don't know.
So
the fight game seems not to dried up, but it's calmed down a lot. Last year was just it was
last year was just a
Meat
bonanza.
market, bro. It was. It was.
Last year, listen, guys, we were spoilt last year when it comes to fights. When it comes to high level fights, we were spoiled. Like, I just don't see us getting that this year. I mean, we've got a big one coming up. Like, we've got a big one coming up. Not the one tomorrow. That ain't the big one we're talking about. We'll get onto that in a bit.
Come on, man.
We'll get onto that in a bit, old Del Boy. But we ain't talking about that one. Like, but there's a big domestic, like, it's world level, like, homegrown fighters, like, they're going toe to toe, you know, but, you know, I think to myself, can they compete? Like, if, you know, because look at what he's done when he's come into the game and how in the last 4 years,
changes.
how in the last 4 years, all of the fights that we've wanted to see as fans have happened. Whereas before that, we were just praying for them to happen.
Nothing.
And now,
for many years.
Yeah. And
many years.
Yeah. Now they're just inevitable. So the thing is, like, you know, I know what you're saying about, you know, Conor and Prograis. And the thing is that, of course, I'm going to watch it because I'm a Conor Ben fan.
As a fan, the majority of us, I would say, will tune in somehow, whether we're streaming or whatever. Because it's likely they're going to come with their own platform like DAZN then. That's how I see it. Or maybe they'll do something in conjunction with DAZN. I don't know. But, you know, like they're going to have some form of a platform to put their stuff on. And most of us are going to find a way to watch that. Because we're boxing fans. It's as simple as that. I don't care if it's on DAZN or Sky Sports or... Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to watch it.
Yeah.
You know, it's when when you feel like you're getting fleeced, when you're getting robbed.
Yeah.
You know,
but does Zoffa world champion have a ring to it? Like WBC world champion is like to say, are we putting Zoffa world champion on the same level as WBC world champion?
Hang on, I don't know. But I've just had a thought. You asking the question previously whether Turkey Al Sheikh had something to do with this. My answer is 80 to 90% sure. Yes.
Yeah.
The reason being, Frank Warren had a lawsuit against Dana White and Turkey Al Sheikh. The lawsuit was that they had done a deal together. And that they cut Frank out of the deal.
I didn't know that.
What they were doing.
Is that over a particular fighter?
I don't think it's over a fighter. I think it's over like a platform thing. So I think it is this Zuffa thing. I think it is that's
they're trying to do deals on the sly, are they?
Yeah. I think he was interested in opening up a new, like we're saying, a DAZN, a platform, because that's how they're going to be pitching that business to you, man. Look, we got, imagine Dana White. This is what I'm saying. We could have fights in the White House. We can do this. We can have fights in stadiums in America. Da, 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 da. So Frank Warren, I think his eyes are probably opened up. He's probably threw a few ideas at it, and then from doing that, they probably nicked an idea, and then he's like, right, I'm suing you. So we know there's a lawsuit going on, an ongoing lawsuit regarding the three of those guys.
Right. Which will probably end in a settlement of some kind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, Frank's not scared of lawsuits. Remember what he said to Chris Eubank Jr. after Eubank Jr. called him a scumbag?
You fight Hamza Shiraz, scumbag. What do you fight Hamza Shiraz, scumbag?
Oh man, Eubank Jr. He's another one like Fury. You need someone, man. You need a bad guy.
Yeah.
You need someone. who's gonna be entertaining.
Yeah, you gotta have characters, man.
You need it. You need.
You
them,
gotta
man.
have characters. You gotta have characters.
You have to.
Give
But
me a
yeah,
sec, brother. I'm gonna go and pour another drink. 1 sec, I'll be back.
all right, no worries, man. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, he has some decent fights actually. Already, we are being spoke, man.
All right, we're back. God, I'm gonna
Right,
be in a world of hurt tomorrow. You guys on YouTube, I don't want to see no comments about how hanging I am right now. All right, so yeah, let's get it.
All right.
What was next?
Next, what do we have? Was there a Josh Kelly fight? I don't know if you watched that one.
There was a Josh Kelly fight. I did watch it.
You did watch it.
Yeah, I think I did.
Was that Murtazaliev?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
I missed that fight.
I think he won that fight. Yeah,
He won that fight, yeah. Well, that was a title fight, right?
I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Josh Kelly. Then we had some big ones, man. I forgot about these. We had Shakur.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
We'll get to that one, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Tell me about this Josh Kelly fight. What happened?
Hang on, I'm gonna bring up the highlights because I can't remember it. Yo, Big Haz, let's go, brother. We're talking boxing. Yeah, this is the problem with missing out so long. Like, we watch fights that we just can't remember. Especially when I'm like half a bottle of 80 proof rum deep.
Well, looking, I've realised, you know what? Even this year, I thought has been quiet. It hasn't. There's been a few big fights, man.
There's been a few fights.
There's been a few big fights. Like, it's still getting spoiled.
Hate YouTube, bro.
Why?
Been beating wasps and cats and trying to kill them. Don't kill the cats and wasps, bro. Catch them and release them. Like, I'm not a fan of Josh Kelly's style. Like, his guard is low. Yeah. Like, he fights on the outside. Like,
give me 1 second, brother.
I mean, he's nicking rounds. They got banged out. Who? Josh Kelly? Who? Who are you talking about? The wasps. We ain't seen no wasps yet. We seen the bees. The bees are coming out. That's springtime. We ain't seen no wasps.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Josh Kelly, it's underwhelming. I mean, it was a points win, and I'm not a fan, to be really honest, of his style. He's fighting with a low guard. Like, you know, if he comes up against someone who is competent, this guy, Murtazaliev, he didn't look great. So I'm not quite sure. You know, because who did Josh Kelly fight? Who was his? Who did he fight? Who did he fight? The other. He fought another. He fought another UK guy.
Josh Kelly fight Ryan Garcia.
Maybe. No, I don't. No, I don't think so. He's had Josh Kelly's had a big fight against another Brit, hasn't he?
He's fought Avanesian.
He's fought him. No, I'm sure he's had another.
Ishmael Davis.
Ishmael Davis, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the fight that we watched against Ishmael Davis, and he left it. Ishmael Davis left it too late. It's just like he was sitting there not doing nothing.
Yeah, that's
and he could have gone after it, and he didn't go. He didn't go after it.
Yes,
I think that was his last fight, right? That was Josh Kelly's last fight. Ishmael Davis. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right there, man.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So I don't know
what division is Josh Kelly again?
Light middleweight.
Hey?
Light middleweight.
Light middle, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, he might be, you know, I don't know. Like, do we think he like can we see him going? Can we see him going all the way, or I don't know what this light middleweight division is, how stacked it is, to be really honest.
Light middle. Let's see.
Right, let's have a look. Light middle.
Yeah, so he's the IBF champion, Josh Kelly. Fandora.
Right.
I just watched him on the fight, didn't I? Oh yeah,
Fandora fought recently, didn't he?
Yeah, the other night he fought one time.
One time?
Yeah. He come back again. Keith one-time Thurman, man.
Oh, Thurman! Oh shit! Yeah, that was on this weekend gone, innit?
Yeah. Yeah, he bust him up. I think it was 4 rounds. We'll get back to that anyway.
Yeah.
We'll get back to that one. Yeah, so light middleweight. Like I said, Fandora's the WBC. I don't know who else is in that.
I mean, yeah, it's not the most stacked division, is it?
No, I don't think it is now. I think a lot of them all moved up, didn't they?
Yeah, probably.
Light middle to welterweight.
I know Charlo was in that division, wasn't he? Light middle, and then he moved up to middle.
Yeah.
And then super.
Super. Yeah. So what's super? 160? Must be. So all right. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, next we're going over the pond, man. I can't remember if there were any more big fights this side, but we had the card in New York.
Yeah.
With Stevenson Lopez.
Hey?
Stevenson Lopez.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Still ain't watched that fight.
You never watched it?
Nah.
You should watch it.
I just
The
know.
reason why I say you should watch it
The thing
is
is,
because of the stick that Shakur Stevenson gets.
really?
Yeah, that's why I would say you should watch it. Not and I'm sure I said this. I'll have to go back and watch what my words were in the last podcast. I'm sure I probably said this, that Teofimo Lopez one night will show up and the next night he doesn't show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's hit and miss, man.
Do you think that was the case then? Do you think he didn't show up on that night, or he's he do you think he stepped aside?
No, I don't think he stepped aside, but I think you could see it almost that he was frustrated for the whole fight. He gave up. He couldn't. He didn't. You know what boxing is about. It's a puzzle. You need to figure out where this piece goes, where that piece goes, quick as you can, and get through it and put it all together. He tried a little bit and then just gave up. Was just throwing his arms up, you know, like just gave up. And I just thought, wow, it's a shame to see that in a fighter, because it's like they don't love the sport anymore. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a tough one, because you look at Shakur Stevenson fight, and he is like, you know, I mean, you could score him 9 out of 10 in every fucking in every area.
Yeah, but he gets a lot of stick. He gets a lot of stick for being boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, being boring to watch.
Many of the best fighters have. Many of the best boxers, not fighters, but many of the best boxers have always, you know, come under criticism for being boring, because they know they can just outpoint their guy and just cruise to a victory. They don't have to.
The game is to hit and not get hit. That's the game a boxer is playing. Yeah. A Conor Ben is to do as much damage as possible to you when I get you. That's the difference. A brawler is a different game. He's not playing the game. He's just in there to take your head off clean.
Yeah.
So, you know, like it kind of comes down to what you want to see. I like watching. I like to see the science, the sweet science. I think that, you know, when we watch someone like Floyd doing his thing, it's beautiful to watch, man. To see someone be able to outpoint you or outmaneuver something, like I said, put that puzzle together really quickly and just go, yeah, all right, I've got it figured out. I can hold this out now for the next 11 rounds. Look at how Terrence Crawford was good at doing that.
Yeah, there are some guys that at the very top level, it's like, it doesn't matter what you have.
No, exactly.
You're just gonna come up against something that you cannot get around. And
that's
the guys who are at the very best, like the Bud Crawfords, the Usyks, the Mayweathers, you know, these guys throw up equations that you just cannot. There's just no way you can get around it. No matter what happens, you're gonna put yourself in harm's way. Like, that's not to say that you cannot get there, but you're gonna have. There's no way you can get there without putting yourself in the firing line.
There's a time limit on how you got to get there. This is the point, right?
Yeah, that's true.
From round 1 to round 12 to do it in.
Yeah,
that's the difficulty. They know that. Yeah, it's so clever. That's why I say it is scientific. It is a science to it. And like you said, it's throwing up an equation to someone else. Like, okay, then I'm gonna put this in front of you. Get past that, and you got 12 rounds to do it. It's not easy.
Yeah.
You know, I just think, like I said, I think Shakur Stevenson is one of those kind of fighters. He is. I'm not gonna say elite, because I feel like he's still very early in his career. Like, I don't think we've seen him fight any of the best.
I'll be honest. T.O. is the first. T.O. is the first
That's a
elite
big
name
step up.
on his list.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that is the first scalp. But
Yeah.
from everything that's been said about how people have been ducking him, how
Yeah,
people
yeah.
don't want to fight him,
Yeah.
it just goes to show why.
Yeah.
And even though I
He
didn't,
meant to fight on that card in Saudi Arabia, and someone else stepped in for them. So he was meant to fight on. No, I can't remember what card that was. It was in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, it was. I can't remember what card. There was a fight that was supposed to happen, and it didn't happen. They called it off,
yeah,
and he had to then fight. Who was it? So he had to fight an English fighter who he was actually like a part-time builder or something. This guy.
all right,
But he's a good fighter. He put up a
Yeah.
good fight, man. Yeah, but yeah, you just see the difference in levels. But Teofimo, I think that showed to me that fight, that Stevenson fight, showed where
T.O. is.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
more showed that, to be honest.
Yeah, I think Shakur is in that top 1% bracket. Like I think Shakur's
Yeah.
skills,
Yeah,
you know, like
Yeah.
unless he is really put to the test by a guy who is really gonna hurt him and
Yeah.
really gonna put the pressure on him,
Yeah.
I just don't think I can see him kind of taking a backward step
He's
in that regard.
Four-weight champion now.
Yeah. He's got the skills. Like, you know, Shakur is unbelievable. Like his the whole package that he offers is insane. He's got crazy jab.
Yeah.
Like his head movement is next level. You know,
Yeah.
his counters are fucking unbelievable. Like he really does throw up the perfect package. And it is no surprise that people were ducking him. Like the biggest names in, you know, like light welterweight and lightweight, you know, there's no reason why there's no denying why they were ducking him, because he is a problem. Not only the fact that he comes from Terence Crawford's camp, you know, and Bud Crawford is basically the best boxer on the planet, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it says it all. It speaks volumes. So, you know, I do need to go and watch the fight and really dissect it. But from
It wasn't a
everything
bad card either. There was another fight on the card. Bruce Carrington knocking out Carlos Castro. That was a good fight to watch. He's another young up and coming talent.
Was that a ranking fight?
Hang on. No, that was to take the WBC featherweight.
All right.
He KO'd, man. That was a good fight, man.
You know what's crazy is that the featherweight division used to be stacked.
Yeah.
Like, they used to be, like, the featherweight division was stacked. Used to be stacked. And it's like the middleweight and the heavyweight division used to be dominated by the same people. But now it's like, you know, all of those lighter weights, it's like middleweight and up. Like middleweight, light heavy, cruiser, heavy. Like these divisions are just fucking stacked. Like, and
They're
especially
all
with
getting
Brits.
stacked, though. To be fair, you're right. They're more stacked than the light feather, but still, there's some good fighters in the lighter weights, man. There is.
No, I'm not. No, I don't deny that. There is.
They're maybe not as stacked, like you're saying. Like, you know, like probably if you looked at the heavyweight landscape now, there's a load. Even tomorrow's fight, like there's a load of fighters on their way out. Some of them coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like it is.
I mean, we got Tyson Fury making a comeback,
We
mate.
got Tyson Fury making a comeback. Like it just don't end.
You know, we got fucking.
The
We
never-ending
got
career of Tyson Fury, man.
you know, we got Fabio Wardley against Dubois
Oh.
for the world title. We got Usyk defending his world title.
Oh yeah.
You know, like you know, the other 3 belts he's defending. We got these 2 fighting over the 1 belt that Wardley holds. Like the heavyweight division in the last 5 years, the heavyweight division is as competitive as it's ever been, even more 100%. Even more so than the AJ Wilder Fury, like that whole trifecta.
It wasn't a stack then. It's now more stacked.
It is crazy.
Yeah. You got Moses Atoma coming through. You got, I mean, to be honest, I see that guy that he's being held back from what he could potentially be. But you know, that's what promoters do.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. It is stacked. You got your favorite. What's his name? He stepped up. Didn't he do? Wasn't he a bridgerweight?
What did he make his own weight? The guy, Coley.
Yeah, he's your favorite, man. I know.
Mate,
him, man. Mate, your favorite ring.
Mate, Lawrence Coley.
Coley.
You know.
Coley.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he stepped up to heavyweight now. He's looking for fights.
Yeah. Yeah, but beyond that, I mean, we don't really think that Coley's got a chance to touch these guys, you know, at the top.
Okay. What do you think of Coley and
mate? If Coley's serious, he needs to go in and fight a guy like Hrgovic or a guy like Zhang.
What I was gonna say, Hrgovic.
Yeah,
Coley Hrgovic.
Yeah, a guy like her. If he goes toe to toe with a guy like Hrgovic and wins, like he wins, like really shows his skills, then yeah, we can say he can go up there and he can dance with these guys at the top. But at the moment, guys like Daniel Dubois are going to take his head off. Guys like Fabio Wardley are going to take his head off. You know, Alexander Usyk.
To be honest, heavyweight, anyone's going to take your head off at heavyweight.
No, but I mean literally take your head off. I don't mean figuratively. I mean literally take your head off.
I mean literally as well. They're all going to do that. Like, you're right. For example, Fraser Clark.
Like, it's all well and good being able to land that kind of shot, but it's whether or not you can actually land it. That's the difference, isn't it? That's the difference. That's what separates the good from the great is, you know, it's having the potential to land that kind of shot, and then it's actually going ahead and landing it.
Yeah.
You know?
100%. Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I mean, we got guys like Riakporhe out there who have moved up to heavyweight. He won his last fight. I mean, he like has potential. Like personally, I see him having more potential than someone like a Coley. But we just don't know. I mean, the thing is that someone like Fabio Wardley has just defied expectations. You know, like everyone thought that he was just
the movement of someone like that. Even with Atama as well, you can track how they're moving up.
Yeah, I know, but if you look at Atama,
he's not going to get any fights. Let's be honest. What promoter's going to give him the fights for him to move in the same direction that Atama and Wardley are moving? He won't get those kind of fights. I'm not saying he can win those kind of fights.
He's going to be fodder.
Exactly.
Yeah. But he doesn't carry any status. So you're right.
Exactly. He wouldn't even make it as gatekeeper.
No, you're right. He wouldn't even get there. And it's like, you know, like the Acolis, the Fraser Clarks. They got these guys that are in the middle of the rankings, like the Zangs, the Hergovich, the Caballeros. These guys, like those are the kind of guys they need to be looking for, and they need to be trying to get aimed towards to give them that springboard that gets them up to that.
I think that's who last interview I heard Acoly speaking about. I think that might be his next fight, or he was saying he wants his next fight to be Caballero.
Yeah, I mean, who? Acoly?
Yeah,
I mean, that would be a really good fight because Caballero is no joke. Like, he's a serious fighter. Like, he's seriously placed. Yeah. And if Acoly takes that scalp, it puts him in a really good place. Yeah. And the thing is, Fabio has set the example. Yeah. He took the fight, he took the chance in taking on Joe Parker, who is like, who was, of all the fight, anyone who knows boxing, anyone knows that Joe Parker had a better shot at Usyk than Daniel Dubois did. And it's like, Fabio Wardley, like, big shout out to Bricktop for making that fight. He weren't scared. He didn't hold back. He went for it and he got the goods. I mean, whatever you can say about the fight, how it ended, but he done the business. Even if it didn't end there, I still see him winning that fight, by the end of it. Because this is the thing, right?
It was a bit controversial, but not that controversial.
No, exactly. You're right. Yeah, 100%. But the thing is that he took
knackered though. I mean, it comes to that point of a fight, don't it? When any one of them's gonna kind of go down, as long as they, and it's just maybe a bit more about youth in that sense. That's gonna outlast the older guy.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is Fabio took a chance.
He did, man.
He took
so
a
did
big
Parker. They both did, man.
Yeah, I think that Joe Parker will have been expected to deal with Fabio Wardley. Yeah. Like he will have been seen as a threat, but he will have been expected on his road to the belt. He will have been expected to deal with Fabio Wardley on his road to the belt. And Fabio took the chance and he went and took it with both hands. And here we are now.
You think back to Joseph Parker destroying Deontay Wilder. Destroying him. And thinking back to what Deontay Wilder was.
Yeah.
Before the Fury trilogy,
Yeah.
There's no way you put Wardley in with Wilder, is there? You just wouldn't. At that stage of Wilder's career.
At that time, but Fury, now if you put him in there with him.
Now he's
getting lumped.
I think he stomps all over Wilder.
Yeah, now. He's getting lumped now. But that's the thing, right? That is the thing.
Yeah, it is. It's timing. This is that part of that is the problem with promotion, man, is getting the timing right. And I know you got to kind of give them credit because sometimes they do get it right. That Joseph Parker Wardley fight, the timing of that fight was just matched up perfectly. That was a great fight to watch.
Yeah.
That was up there. I think when we done the poll, that was one of the ones that was up there.
Yeah, that came second.
There you go.
That fight came second to Bivol Beterbiev 2.
Yeah, that was what we call a barnstormer, right?
Barn burner, for real.
Barn burner, there you go.
Yeah.
So I think that...
He was so even. And the thing about it is Joe Parker, if you look at Joe Parker's career, how he's had ups and downs with it, and it's like, big respect to Joe Parker because
he's the same for Wardley too, right? You coming from what they call white collar, and nobody probably having any faith in you at all.
Yeah, but you look at
like for a long time they were mentioning that white collar. Now they ain't saying nothing about it anymore.
No, that's right. That's right. But if you look at Joe Parker's resume, it's fucking stacked. Like if you look at Joe Parker's resume, it is stacked, and it's like he's a former world champion. He's been around the block. He's fought a lot of those guys out there, and you know, and he was gazumped by Dubois and Frank Warren on that fight. You know, because they took the Usyk rematch. Yeah. And it's like, you know, he was like, he's a guy that was ready for a world title shot. He was ready to become a world champion. And for Fabio Wardley to take that scalp.
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot, like, you can't play that shit down. You just can't play that shit down.
No, that's what I'm saying. That was... you can't even call that a banana skin because it was a 50-50 fight.
It was like you couldn't call it like
straight shootout like that.
It was a straight shootout.
That was pretty fair, man. And he took that fair and square. Fabio Wardley. Yeah. But like I said, the credit goes to the promotion for that one, man. They put that together. So that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, they do get the timing right sometimes. A lot of the time, they don't get the timing right. There have been a few fighters, including Joseph Parker, who the timing for them has been just off, just wrong. Every fight has just been the wrong fight.
Yeah, you got to feel for Joe Parker. You got to feel for him, but
man,
you know, big credit to him. He never complains. He never bitches about it. You know, he goes in. He puts on his best performance, and whatever happens, you know, the cards fall where they may. And he is a, you know, he's a real pillar of professional boxing, because that's how people, like, they should behave. Because we see a lot of crybaby tactics out there, you know, and bitching and moaning, especially from people from outside of the pond. We see a lot of it, but you see guys like that who don't give a fuck. They just go in there, fight whoever's in front of them, win or lose. They put it all on the line, and that's that.
I think that's what a warrior does, man. And that guy comes from
from you know what?
People, you know?
Yeah, 100%. There is 100%. Like, there is no question that he is a warrior.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. Well, okay, all right. Let's move on. Like, what about Big Baby and Kingsley Ebi?
Oh my days! Oh jeez!
Let me just take my hat off for a minute. Ain't no wig here, man. Let me pull my hair off for a minute. Ain't no.
Oh my!
You know what? Listen. Let me say one thing, yeah? Let me say one thing. Big shout out to Jarrell, Big Baby Miller. Big shout out to Big Jarrell, Big Baby Miller, for giving, man. Giving, like, I swear to God, I haven't seen a moment that funny in 20 years. I haven't seen a moment that funny in 20 years, brother. Like, 20 years. Like, what are we watching? Like, when I say to you, I'm watching it, and I'm like, why is this, like, what? Like, man's knocking his hair off. And then the commentators say, his hair's coming off. And then you see his hair come off.
Oh my gosh. Stop. I'm sorry, man. I can't help. I could just picture, like you said, the hairline's going back. Back.
You know what, though? Listen.
Every punch, his hairline goes back. Until it just flips like a
Listen, big shout out to Big Baby out there. Salute you, brother. You're a fucking legend.
He's a legend, man.
Because you made that moment. Not only did you win the fight, but you gave us something that we ain't never seen before. We ain't never seen a man getting his wig punched off. And that's what we saw. We literally saw it come off piece by piece. And then... That
was great, man. Honestly.
And then, at the end of the round... And then at the end of the round, he just takes the whole wig off and he dashes it in the crowd. And there's a picture of a woman. Yeah, she's kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie, she's kind of hot. And she's holding the guy's wig. She's holding his fucking toupee. Like,
oh man, what card was that fight on?
Same card. That was on the Shakur card.
That was on the Shakur card. Yeah.
No, that went on the Shakur card. No, it was. Yeah, it was. It
makes sense that it was. It was New York.
Yeah, no, because I watched that fight and I conked out. That's why I fucking fell asleep.
Oh my gosh, man. I was laughing for hours after that. I couldn't stop. That's hilarious, bro. That's something you can't imagine that's gonna happen. He said that.
Like, do we think? Like, guys, come on, be honest. Do we ever think in our lifetimes that we're ever gonna see a guy with a stuck-on hairpiece getting his hairpiece boxed off his head, and you see it come flying off his head? Hang on a sec. Can I get a? Hang on. Let me try and get a picture of it up. Let me try and get. Let me try and get a picture of it up.
Oh, that's hilarious, man.
Let me try and get a picture of it coming off.
He said the barber told him that he's straight, that it's glued on tight. It's not going to come off. But why would you believe that? That's my point. Yeah, I don't think there was a barber. I think he glued it on himself. And he was like, yeah, I'm good. And he went out.
No, look. That's when it was stuck on.
Oh my gosh, man.
That's when it was stuck on, yeah. It's right there. Look at the front pieces. Look. That's real hair.
As well, you know? Oh my days. Bro, he had a fade, yeah, and I just saw the top lifting up.
It came up in pieces. It came up in sections. Like, it started off a little bit, and then it came up, and then the whole thing came back.
That was a complete exposure, man. You should have just come out like that in the beginning.
You know the crazy thing is, look at the look of it. Look at the look on his face when he's got the hair on his head, and look at the look on his face when he ain't got the hair on his head.
Oh, stop. That was a killer moment, man. Honestly. Oh, shit. Yes.
Oh, my God. You know what? I love boxing.
I'm saying. It needs characters like that.
I love boxing. I love the people that we have in the sport.
Yeah.
You know, thank the universe for people like Big Baby for giving us the moments like this, because that shit... You know, that shit was completely unplanned. It was completely unprecedented. Yes. Like, nobody was expecting his fucking toupee to come flying off. Nobody was expecting it. No. And it was like...
The commentator was killing me.
He was baffed, like... Is that his hair? His hair's just come off. Like, what the hell? You know, nah, hang on. We need to get a close up.
Oh, stop. That's too much, man. He killed it, big baby. You
Big
are
shout
the done. You are the done of
big,
throats, man. Honestly.
big shout out
Yes, big shout out
to
to Big Baby Miller,
Big
man.
Baby Miller for that shit. That shit was something else.
Yeah, that's a good start to the year, man.
Hang on.
That just shows you.
Let me zoom in. It's not gonna let me zoom in, bro. Can I go open this picture, bro? Why is it not letting me open this picture, bro? Hang on. Hang on. There are. Here we go. This happened in real time, chat. Look, you see that piece? You see that piece of hair that has come dislodged off his head? That's happening in real time.
Oh, man.
You know what that looks like? That looks like a kettle lid. It looks like the lid of a kettle.
The button down and the top flips off. There's a bit of spring on it.
Oh my God. All right. Fucking hell, bro.
That was a killer moment of the night, man. I swear.
Mate, listen. Forget the Shakur fucking T.O. fight. This shit was like, this shit will go down in the fucking Hall of Fame, mate.
Oh, it has to, man. They need a good still of that one, a big one.
This shit goes down in the Hall of Fame, mate. Like, there's no two ways about it. There's no two ways about it. Like,
that was classic, man. Honestly.
I mean, you know what? I might need to set that as my desktop background because that shit was fucking brilliant. Yeah. When you're watching that shit in the real time and you're asking yourself, what the fuck is that on his head? Like, what's going on? And then you see at the end of the round, he pulled the whole shit off and him dash it into the crowd. You're like, raw, is that what it's like? Yeah, okay.
He came out with a high top and he left with a bar length. It's like he went into the barber shop, but he went into a boxing match. That was funny, bro.
Mate, his opponent come out with the clippers, mate, and fucking mate. Oh, brother. Yeah, that was, you know what? I swear to God. I don't think this entire year we're gonna get a moment that is gonna beat that. Because
I think you're right. I think you're right. That is my man up moment.
We could go years. We could go years. I don't ever see this happening again. Like, it's never gonna happen again, right? It's just never gonna happen again.
I think there, like you said, there's moments and then it's years. I think there's one Tyson Fury punching himself in the face. I don't think he knocked himself out. I've seen it where he punched himself in the face when he was starting out. That was one moment. Another moment when he picked that guy up in the press like a baby.
The way in. I mean, that is comedy on the next level. But this, funny, man. But this is a whole nother level. I mean, like, you all need to get some new glue. You all need to get some new glue, mate, because that glue is not Impact fucking that glue ain't that glue ain't proven against Impact, bro.
He's got a good case against Gorilla Glue if that's what he used, man.
A big shout out to Big Baby because he didn't hesitate to make a moment out of it. He didn't fuck around. He just ripped that shit off and dashed it in the crowd. He was like, fuck it. The hair come off. Fuck it. We keep it moving. You know what? Hopefully we see more of Big Baby this year. Yeah. You know, and hopefully, you know, he can be a bit more kind of stringent when it comes to weight and, you know, like doing what he does. And I mean, the thing is that he's got enough of what could cause a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Like he could cause all of them a lot of problems. You know, if he come in a bit lighter,
they were making it sound like he was the big thing. Like I remember that Big Baby Miller, It was like they were making a load of noise about him. But every fight I've seen him in, he's not impressed me.
Because he's coming over 300 pounds.
It's the weight. Like
he fought Dubois, innit? He fought Dubois. And he come in at what, 280, 290? Like, you know,
it's
I mean,
big,
there's
you can take shots, but
you know, I know
can't throw and maneuver, like we're talking about weights, like you said earlier, from the featherweights and how you can move and dance and use the science. What sort of science is there to 280 pounds? I don't know. It's got to be.
You know what? You want to
see.
Yeah. You want to see a bit of ambition, innit? You want to see like the willingness, because obviously, like, you can't carry that much weight and compete with the other guys in the division. It's obvious. Like, you just can't carry that kind of weight. Like, even the absolute monsters like Tyson Fury, they don't come in that heavy.
No.
Like, I mean, and look at how nimble he is on his feet. You know, you're talking about 270, 280, you know, and he's dancing on his feet.
Flat-footed then. If you're going to come in at that weight, you're right. You need to be on your toes, but he's not.
Yeah.
He's very flat-footed. And it's like, bro.
Mate, listen, it's all well and good carrying that weight. It's all well and good carrying that weight and carrying that kind of power. But if you've got to come up against a guy who's going to dance around you, you're never going to win that fight.
No,
and it's like you need to find a balance. And I think a guy like Big Baby, he's good for the division. Like, you know, he throws a curveball in there. He's so big, but it just feels like he's kind of content for, like, he's not really. You know, he's not really hungry for the top level, you know, because maybe the guys at the top level are just that much better than him. But, you know, he could throw a spanner in the works. This is the thing. Like, he could throw a spanner in the works and create a problem.
Overhand right, man. That's all you can see. From
that's
him,
a dirty one.
Yeah.
Like, he's got a dirty one. Like, if he throws it over the top, it can hurt anyone.
Of those big guys, though. But I mean, look at Zhile Zhang.
There you go.
Guy, you know.
I mean, Zhang comes in at what? 260, 250, 260. You know, he's not coming in 300 plus. That's for sure.
No, exactly. But as they say, the bigger they are, the harder they fall, man. Is it just, you know, you're big and, like, you know, immovable in a way, right? That you can't be moved, but I can move around you. And I think anyone with a little bit of boxing knowledge knows that with Big Baby Miller. Daniel Dubois being one of those people, managed to beat him. And I think he even gets too much credit, Daniel Dubois, for beating Big Baby Miller. I don't think Big Baby Miller poses that much of a problem to them. No. I know what you're saying. He can be a problem, but I mean, that's almost like, if he catches you with an overhand right, but you got to be asleep to be caught with that type of punch. You got to be where we were staging the fight with Woodley and Parker when they're both absolutely knackered. That's when, if he throws that punch, you get caught. Other than that, he's not catching you with that overhand right, is he?
Yeah, you're going to see that like 2 days ago.
Yeah, exactly. It's too telegraphed. So, you know, I think you're right. He has to be quite content with where he is. I don't think he has the ambition.
Yeah, that's the thing. That is it. It's the ambition. It's like whether or not he really, like whether or not he's just content to have a payday, or he really wants to go and contend. I mean,
I think another person like that is Andy Ruiz. I think he's the same like that as well. Quite content, managed to take the belts off AJ, and then where's Andy Ruiz, man?
Yeah, but the thing is, the difference is Andy Ruiz, like he took 3 belts off AJ. Like that's the difference.
The irony is that was the fight that Miller was supposed to have.
Yeah,
that's the irony of it all. Yeah, that was meant to be Miller's
you're right.
fight. Miller failed the test, failed the doping test. Excuse me. Andy Ruiz got called into that fight, and it was a last-minute opponent that they didn't take seriously, unfortunately, and they lost the belt. But I think had they prepared for Miller, I don't think they would have lost that fight. I don't think that was the original plan to lose all the belts. You know, Andy Ruiz coming in at that last minute, and he just took a chance.
Yeah, he did. He threw everything at him.
Yeah, he did. But after that, ambition-wise, I think...
Yeah, the rematch was ridiculous. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the rematch was like more of what the kind of Andy Ruiz we expected to come out. But like, you can't blame him. He's won all 3 belts. He's made he's minted now. And that's it. He's happy where he is. But you know, I feel like Big Baby's like he's keeping himself around. And the crazy thing is that we don't see Andy Ruiz like we see Jarrell Miller. Like we've not seen Andy Ruiz taking fights like the way we're seeing like Big Baby. Like he you know, it's clear that Big Baby wants to be a like you know, he wants to be a name in the division, but he don't want to do what he needs to do to really be able to stamp his mark on it, you know?
Yeah.
And it's a shame. It's a shame because
Ruiz wants to even be a name.
Yeah.
I think Andy Ruiz is, like you said, he's quite happy he done what he done, and that's it for him.
Yeah.
Where is Andy Ruiz going?
All right, let's fast forward.
Okay.
To Ryan Garcia against Mario Barrios.
Okay.
Talk to me.
In between that was Nick Ball being stopped by Figueroa and Lee Wood beating Josh Warrington.
Oh, shit. Figueroa against Nick Ball. Okay.
Yeah, it's stopped him at the end of the fight, I think. 12th round stopped him.
Yeah, Brandon Figueroa is a good boxer, man. Like, everything I've seen of him, he is a fucking good boxer. Like, what round did he stop him in?
12th.
In the final round.
Nick Ball's a good fighter as well, man.
Nick Ball is no slouch.
He's not.
Nick Ball is no slouch, but Brandon Figueroa, every time I've watched him, he is a good boxer, like elite level boxer, world champion.
I think Nick Ball, it's a timing thing for him. Unfortunately for him, whenever it's been time for him to step up and take a belt, he's lost the fight. And I just feel like he weren't meant to lose that fight. He should have been the champion from before. He got robbed. A couple years ago, he got robbed for a title shot he had. And I just think from there, that's just messed with his mind a bit.
Yeah. So what do we think is a confidence thing?
It could be. I like, because you start seeing that in fighters, like every time they step up, they don't, you know, they don't make the mark. And it's just like, well, you definitely could do it. Like you look like you should be the champion. So, but like you said, Figueroa is a good fighter. Lee Wood beating Josh Warrington as well. I just wanted to quickly breeze over those results. That's super featherweight, I think.
I don't remember. I don't think I watched that fight. Was that just
It
like
was
a
a
domestic?
rematch.
Was that just like a
That was a
domestic card?
domestic fight. I remember watching the first one. It was a good fight. Vegas, as you said, was Ryan Garcia beating Mario Barrios. He became the WBC champion, didn't he?
I mean, we're not gonna get into the fact that Ryan Garcia failed a drugs test and then straight after that had a world title shot, but it's no surprise why a number of names in that division have targeted Mario Barrios as their stepping stone to the championship, because Conor Benn and Eddie Hearn were talking about targeting Barrios for that
he
fight.
was on their list.
And I'm really bad because I never watched this fight either.
Okay.
So tell me about this fight. What went down?
I
Did
wouldn't say he
Ryan
completely outclassed Barrios there, but he just had the better of him. He was the better fighter on the day.
Yeah.
It's almost like the Ryan Garcia that we saw.
And you got to remember, Mario Barrios has been like he's gone rounds with Tank Davis. Like he's no pushover.
He went rounds with Manny Pacquiao, didn't he?
He went rounds with Manny. Yeah. And Manny, he beat Manny easily, but he went rounds with him. Yeah. But he went rounds with Tank before Tank like stopped it. Like he's no pushover.
No. He's not. Ryan Garcia fought a good fight.
Did Ryan look good?
It was more the Ryan Garcia, like he's similar to Tio in a way, right? Which Ryan's gonna show up? It was the Ryan that had fought. It was the Ryan that I would say that fought Devin Haney. That sort of Ryan turned up for that fight. Not the Ryan that he's.
Big shout out to Ryan Garcia, who streams on the Kick platform, which we are live on right now. Hopefully one day you might come through this stream and show your boy some love. We love you, big Ryan out there. Yes, sir.
He's quick left or he's quick hands. When he fought Rolly completely annulled him. Like he annulled that left hand and knocked him out, man.
Yeah.
He knocked him down, didn't he? He didn't knock him out. He knocked him down, and that was the end of the fight from there. He knew that he couldn't get through, I think, Ryan Garcia. But in this fight, it was a different story. He was definitely the better fighter on the day. Mario Barrios just didn't have enough. He just, like you said, he's an experienced fighter, Mario Barrios. And I expected a much harder fight from him towards Ryan Garcia. I actually thought that he would beat Garcia. I didn't think Ryan Garcia would win that fight. I was shocked.
I thought it would be a tight one.
Did you? Yeah.
I thought it would be a tight one, but do we think Barrios stepped aside?
Possibly. Yeah, because they might be building up a bigger fight for him and Devin. You think he's now become the WBC welterweight champion? Yeah, Ryan Garcia.
Well, I mean, that fight's gonna sell, isn't it? That fight, like Haney Garcia 2 at welterweight, is definitely gonna sell. Like, is definitely gonna sell. So, can we see? Like, do we think that? But I need to go back and watch that. I do need to go back and watch that fight. And I watched bits of it. I did watch bits of it, but I didn't watch the entire fight.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, Ryan looked good. Like, he looked sharp. You know. Yeah. The thing about Ryan, he carries power. Yeah. And it's like, you know, if you give him, he carries speed, he carries power. If you give him an opportunity, he won't. If you give him a window, he will not. Like he won't like he won't give it up. He will
Yeah.
take it.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's what we saw with Devin Haney. I think that window was that jab with the left hand going forward, the lance going out,
Yeah.
but dropping
Yeah.
the timing, dropping
like
the right
opening
hand
his
away
chin
from
up.
his chin, and he
Yeah.
opened it up.
Yeah.
It's right there, like that
Yeah.
left coming in, mate. That was plain obvious for everyone to see.
Yeah.
And I think that
The crazy-
Floyd did speak to Ryan before the fight.
Yeah.
And Floyd told him that. That's
Yeah.
what I think.
And the crazy thing is, he landed that a couple of times, like,
Bro,
and every
that
time he
just put him
landed
on his ass.
it was hurtful. That's the
hurtful,
thing, and it's like, yeah. So
he got away with his belts, yeah, Haney, on that occasion.
yeah,
Because of the drug charges.
Yeah.
The disqualification. But yeah, if he don't fix that split that he's got going on, the same thing happens next time.
Yeah.
It'll be a repeat.
Yeah, they're going to be looking for it.
Yeah, they're going to be looking.
Do we see that fight happening this year?
I got a feeling it does towards the end of the year. I hope so, man. Let the boxing gods make it happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Just
it's
for the
set.
drama. Yeah, we need that fight, man.
Yeah. Because of all the drama that happened in the last one.
We need closure, man.
I think that would be the biggest. I mean, you know, Fabio against Dubois is a big fight. You know, I don't think Usyk has much out there for him. You know, I mean, there's no one out there Tank can fight, really. Like, I mean, you know, maybe we get a Bivol Beterbiev 3.
What about
maybe we get Benavidez against one of those two, in which case it'll be a huge fight. But just because of the history, I think Haney against Garcia 2 would be just to watch it after what happened in the first fight.
What about a Canelo comeback fighting David Benavidez? That would be the one for me. I would love to see that fight. I wanted that fight for the longest, and he just wouldn't make it. It's just plain obvious. You need to make that fight, and he wouldn't.
I think a few years ago.
Yeah.
I think a few years ago that fight would have been like really up there. I mean, to be honest, like if Benavidez wants to come back down to super middle, I mean, he's got enough to take on Crawford.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. Like, he's got enough to take on Bud Crawford. Like,
listen,
you know, I'll be honest, Bud don't want to be on the end of some of those shots because those shots, you can hear them. Like, you can hear them. You know, like, you can hear them. We've been sitting there watching the fight and saying, you can hear when he lands those shots. And the thing is, I was talking to my boy the other day and I was saying the reason why Benavidez is able to throw shots so quick and with so much power is because his shoulders are narrow. Like, he's got narrow shoulders. So, like, he's able to throw shots in bunches, but they're big power shots.
Yeah, they were.
You know?
Yeah, definitely. I get that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who takes on Benavidez and wins, to be honest, at this point in his division.
I mean, the thing is, Callum Smith is still lurking around there, isn't he?
He is, but I just would
no.
clear.
Is he, or is Callum Smith gone up to light heavy? Is Callum Smith's gone up to light heavy, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh no, but Benavidez is light heavy, isn't he? Yeah. No, Benavidez, like, after the fight against what's the guy's name that was talking shit about him, the other Mexican guy, like, where he destroyed him. I can't remember the guy's name, but yeah, that, like, the light heavyweight division is an interesting one this year.
Yeah.
It will be very interesting because last year we were blessed, like, to get two, like, the Bivol Beterbiev fights, one at the back end of 4 and the one at like in 25.
Yeah.
Like those fights, we were blessed to get that.
Yeah.
But now you throw Benavidez into the mix as well. Now you got a guy who can seriously upset the balance. Like,
yes, that's right.
And, you know, I put him up against Bivol and it's a tough one.
Yeah.
It's a tough one, mate. It is a really tough one because David Benavidez is... But then again, that being said, Beterbiev is just as, like, he's just as hurtful as Benavidez. And Bivol, like, he did what he had to do and he dealt with him. And you know, so who's to say that he doesn't do the same against Benavidez as well? You know, but I would like to see, I mean, just to settle it, I would like to see Bivol Beterbiev 3.
Yeah.
And then Benavidez take on the winner of that fight.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be the one, man. This year and next year. Yeah. End of the year, Beterbiev Bivol for Christmas. And then, you know, around the beginning.
I mean, it don't even have to be that far. I mean, I think if we get a third fight with those two in the summer, and then, you know, they tee up like the winner of that fight against Benavidez at the end of the year or the beginning of next year, I mean, that would be perfect.
I don't know who he'd fight before that, though. Maybe
Callum Smith. Probably
Callum Smith would be a good fight, man.
Yeah.
I rate Callum Smith. I do. I rate all of them, to be honest. All the Smith brothers. I think that Callum Smith is a good fighter. I just think that Benavidez, what he has,
it's his power.
It's just it isn't just power though. It's speed as well, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
but it's.
Bro, did you see how many punches he threw?
Yeah.
Like, one hand punches. Just one hand.
Like and when you see, I remember there was a time where the guy he fought. Hang on. I saw the wince on his face.
Yeah, man.
Like the wince on his face. He threw a body shot.
Yep.
Terence Crawford, 3 days ago, Terence Crawford calls Dimitri Bivol versus David Benavidez a 50-50 fight.
There we go.
Oh shit. That's what it was. Benavidez' last fight was Anthony Yard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was saying them one-hand punches.
Yeah.
Man was holding his
and
arm.
Anthony Yard just couldn't cope.
And he was licking him with the other hand, bruv.
Yeah. He was holding his arm and he was going, buh.
He was throwing about 100 punches in his head.
He was like, we were screaming at him. Get away from him, man. What are you doing? Clinch him. Either clinch him or just push him away. Like, don't just stand there and get tied up and just get fucking lumped up, mate. Man was getting lumped up like Debo.
That's why they call him the Mexican monster, man. I think because he'll make you freeze, bro. When he starts throwing combinations quick at you, that's enough to make you like you're just mesmerized by that. That's all I could see. I've seen it happen with other fighters when he was in the lower weight as well. Just combos, and you're just like, bro, this guy's throwing fast. Like loads. Yeah. Once he pushes back on the ropes, it's over. I said that to you. Once Yard hits the ropes, it's over. You can't take that kind of beating, man.
Yeah.
And he was looking at Yard almost like he was upset with him that he weren't throwing nothing back.
Yeah. Yeah, Benavidez is he's another breed. Like he is an absolute monster. Like he's like the boogeyman. Like he's like the boogeyman. Like people are actively avoiding him. Like so,
you would.
Yeah. It'll be very interesting to see how this year plays out for him.
Yeah.
You know, it'll be very interesting because in spite of that Anthony Yard fight, he is like, he should be set up for taking on, like, you know, he should really have a shot at Bivol, but unless there is a third fight clause in their contracts.
It needs to be a third fight, just a decider.
Yeah.
That needs to happen.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, just to settle it.
Yeah.
So, you know, so you're right. In the meantime, who does he fight? Callum Smith.
Yeah.
You know, it'll be a good fight, but I don't, you know, I think Benavidez wins it quite comfortably.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who does he fight? That's a challenge for him.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. In the light heavyweight division.
Yeah.
Chris Billum Smith?
Nah.
He ain't got what Callum Smith's got.
Definitely not. I mean, I haven't seen Billum Smith fight for over a year.
Yeah. Who was his last fight? I was listening to someone talking about him the other day. Who else, man? Buatsi?
Oh yeah, Josh Buatsi, yeah.
Come on, man.
Buatsi.
Anthony Yard. If that happened to Anthony Yard, what do you see happening to Buatsi?
Yeah.
Because I got those two quite even kill. Buatsi and Yard. I think that's a good fight.
The thing is that if Josh Buatsi had 50% more work rate,
yeah,
like he could do something because he's granite. Like
he is granite. You're right.
Granite. Like, you know. And,
I think
if he upped his work rate, then he could actually do something. But
yeah, I think Callum Smith beat him. You remember that fight, Callum Smith Buatsi?
Yeah.
Callum Smith beating Buatsi. I think that was a good fight, man.
It was
a really good fight. Yeah, Callum Smith had more.
Yeah.
I wanted Buatsi to win it.
I mean, the thing is that
before, every time I watch that guy, I want him to win, but he's just not got enough. He's just not got enough work rate, like you said.
Yeah,
just not enough.
He just don't put enough in.
Shots. He can take shots, man. But it's not just about being Joe Joyce and taking shots. You know what I mean?
Are you not entertained?
You gotta do more than just take shots. You gotta be able to land it. Like you said, it's the execution.
100%. 100%.
Man.
All right, let's move on. What do we have after that?
What do we have next?
Okay, did you see like Jay Opataya, Brandon Glanton on Zuffer?
No, that was the Zuffer fight, right?
You watched that fight?
I didn't know.
Okay.
But I've heard a load about it.
Go on.
And from what I've heard, they're saying like, so this Zuffer, why is he fighting a Brandon Glanton, Jai Opataya? Like he's much more.
Yeah.
His potential shows that he's much better than fighting a Brandon Glanton, but I don't know, man.
Opataya had a belt though, didn't he?
Yeah.
He had a belt, didn't he?
Yeah.
Like he had a cruiserweight belt.
Yeah, he won that Zuffer belt though. So I think what's happened is the IBF have stepped in and said, yeah, they want to strip him. I don't think they have yet.
Okay.
They want to strip him.
Unless he defends it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of this Zuffer belt.
Zuffer boxing, you know. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What kind of name is that? Who the fuck thought about that name?
I know, man.
You gotta know anyone who thought of a name like that is one of fucking Trump's bum chums, mate. You got your fucking head firmly up Trump's fucking booty hole, mate. If you come up with Zuffer boxing, like who the fuck wants to watch Zuffer boxing? Anyway, we won't carry on. I mean, we're talking about fucking billionaires out here. Like, what the fuck do we know? What do we
Exactly.
know? Like, we're broke out here compared to these lot, and they're naming their shit Zoffa Boxing. The fuck? Yeah, man. Oh, brother.
What do we have next? But I think that I missed a few. I missed. There was a night in Dublin that I missed,
Yeah,
which was Kakachi fighting.
yeah.
I think he won his fight, that featherweight title fight. I missed that. I don't know if you caught that. I watched this is March we're talking about, like recent. I watched the highlights of Tyler Denny losing to George Lillard for the British and Commonwealth. Obviously we had Moses
Tyler
Atama
Denny. Like, who did I see? Tyler Denny. Who was his last fight?
Hamza Shiraz.
Ah, yeah. Okay, yeah. That was before the. That was before the world title fight at middleweight, right?
Yeah, that was before he fought Adames.
Yeah.
Because
Adames fought recently.
Did you see that fight?
I didn't see that fight. That was against. That was last week, 2 weekends ago, right?
Yeah. Trying to remember who he fought now, and he won.
Austin Ammo Williams.
Yeah. Ammo Williams, man. He's another good fighter. I actually thought he would have won that fight. Adames, he's putting on a show, bro. Yeah? I was thinking that, you know what, that fight, Hamza Shiraz, that was a bad fight to put that guy into. He weren't going to win that fight.
Yeah.
He weren't going to win that fight. He lost it. We know he lost that fight.
Oh, yeah, we know he lost it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, they redeemed him by making him fight, what was the Puerto Rican guy? Balanga.
Yeah. No. I think I honestly think not only was he outmatched, but he was definitely like way too big for the weight. Yeah. Like you could see it. Like the difference in Hamza Shiraz in that fight compared to the Balanga fight was night and day. Yeah, it's like right. You know, he like in that fight, he just looked so drained. Yeah, like he just couldn't do nothing. I mean, I know Adames is a world champion, and you cannot underwrite him. But Balanga's been up against fucking Canelo, and it's like, you know,
but he did go up against Canelo, but he went up against an older Canelo. As much as that, I would say the same with Terence Crawford. You didn't go up against a prime Canelo. I think a prime Canelo is even before Billy Joe Saunders. That's the prime Canelo. Like,
Triple G Canelo.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You didn't go up against that Canelo.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, he was still breaking orbital bones and fucking cheekbones after that.
Bro, the guy was exceptional, Canelo, yeah?
Yeah.
He only really... I think after losing to Bivol, I think that's when the decline started.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. So that's when he realized that he's got a limit. Like he can't just go out and beat anyone.
Exactly. That's it. And then the decline started, and it's just, you know, that Balanga, I think he went the full distance, didn't he? But he got knocked down in the beginning of the fight. I think that's what happened with him and
with Canelo. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Knocked down first, got back up, and he went the distance.
Yeah, he got I think he got knocked down twice in that fight, and
maybe
then I think he got knocked down early, and then I think he went down again in like round 7 or something like that, and then he went to the card, and then Canelo won every round.
Of course. But so that's the thing. Like, he fought that Balanga, but that's the thing. Canelo won every round, and that was a Canelo on the decline. So, you know, we rate that Balanga because he fought Canelo, but that doesn't necessarily. There's been a few. Didn't John Ryder fight Canelo? There's been a few who fought Canelo, who you wouldn't really put anywhere. Do you know what I mean? That what's his name? I've forgotten his name now. The other guy who fought him on the decline, Jamie something. Mungia. Jaime Mungia. Jamie.
Yeah.
He fought him. I don't think you really put him up there.
But he was coming off the back of a surgery, wasn't he? Like just before that, those two fights, Mungia and Belanga, were after he had a knee op, wasn't it?
Yes.
So, but yeah, I mean, the thing is, you got to remember, Canelo's got close to 100 fights under his belt. Like, he's been fighting for the longest.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying. You're gonna decline. Listen,
his career,
time, does it?
Yes, sir.
You know,
his career is storied, like, so, you know, but yeah, I mean, the thing is, would you want to put a guy like Hamza Shiraz in with a guy like Canelo, like at super middle? Like, would you want to do that? Like,
I don't know how that one works out.
Because I'll be honest, if Hamza Shiraz is gonna go to the top and go and take on a Bud Crawford, he's gonna have to get through a guy like Canelo.
That's right.
You know, he's gonna have to get through a guy like Canelo. So we need to ask ourselves, like, does he have enough to get through a guy like Canelo? Has he got the skills that, you know, I mean, Bud Crawford, you know, we can put him up there with the very, very best. Like, we're talking five fighters at the very top of the absolute elite, you know, if not the very best.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, but Canelo is not. Canelo don't come much further down below that.
Don't. Of course not.
Like,
he ain't nothing to be played with, man. I don't.
Mate, he'll still break bones. Like, you know.
Yeah, he just might do it in a few rounds later than he would have before.
Yeah. So, like, do we see him doing that? We don't know, but you know. But yeah, I missed that Adama's fight. And I'm upset about that because I wanted to see him. But I still love how Frank Warren just deleted that from the history books. Like, you know, kind of like Donald Trump trying to just delete fucking slavery and shit out of the history books. Like, it never happened. Like, yeah, all right. Okay, mate.
We didn't fix the card after the fight. Come on, Frank. Yeah, so that was Tyler Denny, who fought Hamza Shiraz, losing to Jordan Liddard.
Okay.
Then we had Nali, and where we are, I think, when was it? Last weekend, Moses Atama?
Yeah.
Stopping Jermaine Franklin in 5 rounds.
Big shout out to Jermaine Franklin, yeah, because Jermaine Franklin has gone further. He's gone longer than anybody else has gone with Moses Itama, and he took some shots. Like, he took some shots from round 1. Like,
I think he got a shot off.
Yeah. He landed a couple.
Get a shot off. Yeah, I don't think many have.
Yeah, no, he landed a couple. But not just that. Like, he took some heavy fucking blows in round 1. Like, he took some heavy shots in round 1 that would could have stopped a lot of people.
Pulled around the ring, bro.
Yeah,
like he was taking damage from the outset.
Yeah,
but money talks, bro. That's boxing, isn't it? He's another one. He's like a monster of the division where everybody's trying to avoid him. No, I can see that now. No one wants to fight this kid.
Yeah. I mean, that uppercut that ended it. Yeah, that uppercut that ended it was dirty, mate. It was so dirty. Like, you could just see it. The impact. I could feel the concussion. Like, watching it, just watching it, I could feel the concussion. Like, it was dirty.
Jermaine Franklin, man.
Yeah.
The guy stepped in for that.
Yeah, he took the fight. Nobody wants to fight Italma.
No one wants to fight that guy.
Nobody wants to fight Italma. And it's like, you know what? yeah, it's a payday, but still, you're putting your fucking head on the line.
Yeah,
You know, you're
100%.
going in there with a guy who's taking people's heads off, and you know, you put in a better show than most people had up until then.
Yeah.
So
You
fair
said,
play
no,
to
you might
Jermaine
not
Franklin.
walk away with that pay. You know, you might.
Yeah.
It's a payday, but you might not walk away with that pay. That's the risk
Yeah.
that these guys take. So yeah, big props to Jermaine Franklin, man.
Yeah, 100.
Oh
What
yeah,
do we see? Like, what do we see next for Moses the Talma? Like, what?
So he mentioned Hergovich, and that brings me back to the conversation on the last podcast we did, because I bitched and moaned that they're giving him Jermaine Franklin. He's just beaten Dylan White. Dylan White beat Jermaine Franklin. Why are they gonna make this fight like and make a big spectacle out of it when really it's not? Yeah, because he was always gonna beat Jermaine Franklin.
I'm all the way
I was
up.
upset. I want to see him challenged.
Hang on a second, brother. Hang on a second. Thank you, Poppy. Thank you for the big hosty. Thank you, my queen.
But yeah,
we're not long coming to the end of it. We're not long coming to the end of it. How are the games? Give me one sec. Let me give you a shotty. I can't even see my keyboard right about now. Holy shit. And I see you there, brother. What were you guys playing? Fucking climbing guys. See, like, bruh, can I talk now? Listen, you shush. I need to give you a shout out and tell you how much I love you. All right. So does the 5 gift still count? Of course it still counts. We're still going, aren't we? We're still going, champ. I'm still alive. I'm not dead yet. We can keep going, brother. We can keep going. Look, DKongJr's just showing everyone his belly. You know. I am gifting it to you. We are playing it next week. No, we ain't. Listen, if there's anything about climbing and jumping, I ain't involved. Yeah, all I care about is shooting and drinking, sir. Yeah. Sorry, brother. Sorry. Look, goddamn streamers. It's fun though. Really? It's fun for you lot because your lot can make the jumps and the climbs, and I can't. I just fall down all the time and can't work out where I'm going. But listen. All right. It's fun though, community night. All right, okay, for community night. But big smoochies to my Jade Plays for the big old hosty. Thank you so much, my love. I appreciate you. Sorry to interrupt you. No? Like,
you're good, man.
Have a good night, dude. Speak soon. Yo, James, thank you so much for all the love today, brother. I appreciate you, man. You have a good night. I hope you feel better. And I'll catch up with you in the next one for sure. You know, we're going to keep drinking, bud. No way. No rizzle. Yes, sir. What was we saying? Yes, sir. Hey, T. Have a good night. Have a good night, guys. We're not long. Like, we're coming up to the end of the podcast. We're coming up to the end of it. We got a few bits to talk about. How is the day going? The day goes wonderful, Tammy. The day is going wonderful. I'm about half a bottle of rum deep. I've been trying to go and have a pee for the last 45 minutes, but we keep talking about stuff, but it's all good, you know? And yeah, yes, sir. We keep moving, baby. We keep moving, you know? Go on. You fell a lot. Well, that at least makes me feel a little bit better. I'm going to fall all the time. Let me go to the toilet, bro. Let me go use the loo quickly. I'm going to go and pour another drink. James, just for you, because you're ill, I'm going to go and pour another drink. We're going to have another drink ski. Yes, sir. And I'll be back. Chat, give me 1 sec. We're still recording the Standing 8 podcast with myself and DKongJr, a.k.a. D Raucus, a.k.a. Filler7, the man with the plan.
Why are you saying that to me?
I know it's not you, but you got to be him. Yeah, because he ain't here. So that's going to be you.
Yeah, chief.
Go on, talk to them.
I'm not Filler7, by the way.
Talk to them in the chat. Talk to them.
Don't listen to that rubbish. So yeah, we really would like to find out what other guys' views are on the fights, and you know what you guys been seeing in these fights. If you agree with what we're saying or disagree, obviously we like to hear it in the chat. See comments on the videos. Been picking up a few comments on the videos we've been posting up on the Standing 8. So yeah, we welcome it all. We welcome everybody's opinion. You're welcome to chime in, and you know, give us an addition to what we're trying to put down. As Reggie said, we're fans of boxing first. You know, that's our thing. We love watching the sport. So yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys have got to say.
Right, we're back, skis. I licked up my leg on the fucking door frame. Out.
Stumbling.
Clueless at it. What are you clueless at, eh? What are you clueless at? Right. Guys, thank you for joining us. It's myself and my co-host, DKongJr, a.k.a. D Raucus, a.k.a. Filler7. For joining us for the Standing 8 podcast. Thank you for coming in for the J Plays podcast, the J Plays stream. Yes, sir. I'm drunk as shit. It's Good Friday. We're just talking boxing. Before I go any further, I want to say a big shout out to my brother G, whose 14-year-old son became the London champ in his division. Yeah, he became the London champ in his division. Yeah, unfortunately, didn't make it to the national championships, but there's always this year, baby. There's always the next national championships, which I'm sure. And he's going to be a talent that we got to watch out for, because, you know, we love our boxing and we watch our boxing, and he's 14 years old and he's doing bits. So big shout out to AB Butterfly. Yeah, doing bits out there. Yeah.
Big shout,
Uncle
man.
Reggie loves you. Yeah, and we're really proud of you. Big shout out. Yes, sir.
Keep it up,
He
bro.
will get there 100%.
Yeah,
Trust me.
Keep working, man.
That's
keep
it.
Working.
That's it. Put in the work and we'll get there.
That's it. Hard work beats talent. Where were we? We're talking about the other young blood. New kid on the block that they're all avoiding.
Who's that? Oh, it's Alma. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think your question was where's he going next? Who does he fight next? He mentioned Hergovich, who is in a fight with our mate Dave.
Dave Allen. You know what? I watched a video of Dave Allen, yeah. You know what?
Allen,
big shout out to Dave Allen, yeah, because like
that
you know
guy,
what?
He shows you what this sport is about. Someone like him shows you that it's not, you don't play boxing. Like you got to train for this thing. You got to put it all on the line when you step in between them ropes. It's not a game.
Yeah,
you understand. And as much as like he might go in and his record might not be flipping, he ain't seen an O in many years. He's still going for it. He's still working hard, man. And he gets fights. You know what I mean? You got to give him the props for that. Still works, gets to a fight night, shows up for his fans, and gives his all. That's all you can ask for as a fan of these guys for what they do. They're putting their life on the line, literally.
It's true. And you know what? Another thing is, big shout out, because Dave Allen is not trying to be something that he ain't. Like, he knows his strengths. Like, he's not talking, he don't talk shit. He's just going out there. He's a humble guy, you know, and it's like, I saw an interview with him on the Carl Froch's podcast, and like, he just, he comes across as a very humble, like, very real kind of guy. And it's like, you gotta love him. Unfortunately, when we watched him in that Makhmudov fight, it's like, I mean, you know, shit got messy. I mean, the guy's chin ain't even granite. His chin is fucking titanium, bro. He's got an adamantium chin. Dave Allen's got a fucking adamantium chin, bro. Like, he will take anything and keep on walking through. Now, what is really interesting is that we're going to see Makhmudov fight against Tyson Fury, and I don't know how that one's going to go, if I'm really honest. I mean, to be fair, I suppose Tyson ain't going to want to get stuck in like he would normally, because this guy's got a neck like the fucking Niagara Falls. And it's like,
he's got a Pirelli tire underneath his fucking head.
I mean, man's head, neck, and traps are like a tent.
Yeah,
like they look like that.
Yeah, he's a very well-built guy, Makhmudov.
Like, that guy is literally the offspring of the Mountain from Game of Thrones. Like, he could be the Mountain son.
Yeah. Like, yeah, he's
so we're gonna see Tyson Fury versus Makhmudov. Is that that's in a couple of weeks' time, ain't it?
That's a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah.
I wonder if Sugar Hill is training Tyson Fury. Because
Sugar Hill Stewart. I would think so.
Yeah, because that's who's trained him for the.
Yeah, I would think so. I think he's trained. He's been his trainer for every fight, hasn't he?
Yeah,
even the Usyk fight.
Even the
Usyk.
Ben Davison was the first Wilder fight, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Then he took over,
and all of the Usyk fights as well.
Say that again.
And all of the Usyk fights as well.
Yeah, all the Usyk fights.
Both the Usyk fights as.
That's right. He's got that Kronk style. So I just because to be honest, in the past, before the Wilder fights, a lot of the talk was that Fury has not got powerful shots. So he went with Sugar Hill for that conk style, which is they're known for that knockout kind of punch style. And that's what he took to Deontay Wilder. So I want to know, is that what he's going to bring to this guy? Or is he just going to dance around him and be on his bike for the whole 12 rounds? Which is not, I don't think what anyone wants to really watch.
Yeah.
You know?
I think Tyson Fury's like gonna be on his toes, gonna just be nicking rounds, like as and when he can. He's not really gonna want to square off with this guy because he's not shy of him. I mean, Makhmudov is 6'6", you know, Tyson Fury's 6'8". Like, there's not a huge difference between them. You know, Makhmudov's got a neck like fucking Jesus, like the Atlantic Ocean, you know, and it's like, does he really want to stand there and square off with him? I don't think he wants to. So I think he's just going to dance around him. But, you know, going back to that Dave Allen fight with Makhmudov, I mean, you know, like...
He's punching the guy who's pinging off of him.
I mean, there were moments. There were moments. Like, I'll be honest, there were moments where we thought Dave Allen might have had something going for him. Like he started to string together more than one shot, we thought for a minute, like because like Makhmudov threw the whole fucking kitchen sink at him. He threw the garage at him. He threw the fucking Volvo at him as well. He threw everything at him. And this guy he will not go down. He weren't going down for nothing. So
this is why I love Dave, man.
Like,
Dave.
Yeah. Oh, mate, listen, Dave Allen is a real one. And big shout out to Dave Allen because he fucking did not go down. Like he took it to the depths. He took Makhmudov to the depths.
I think he took that fight knowing that a lot of fighters will avoid Makhmudov. He took that fight because of that reason. Similar to what Jermaine Franklin's done with Atoma. He's taking that fight knowing people are going to avoid this guy. There was talk of Dave Allen fighting Wilder. And that brings me on to the next point. Wilder, Chisora. Tomorrow night. So that's the fight that's been made instead of Allen versus Wilder. It's Chisora versus Wilder. I think Chisora's 50th fight, maybe. We're looking at
his so-called last fight, isn't it?
Sayonara, he's so long farewell fight. Who knows with old Del Boy? You know that guy just keeps going. Every time he says it's his last fight, and since the last 5 fights, but it keeps going, man. You got to love him for it.
Yeah,
he manages to fill the crowds out, fill the seats out.
Because if it's one thing you know with Del Boy, you're just gonna get absolute fucking like 100% from him. You're like his 100%. Like he's not gonna hold back. He's gonna go for it. He's gonna take everything that is thrown at him, and he's gonna keep going. It's like I mean, him versus Dave Allen would have been the perfect fucking fight to the end. Like literally the two of them standing in the middle of the ring and just lumping each other up, taking lumps out of each other right at the end.
I agree. But Wilder also possibly
Deontay Wilder guys, if we don't know, Deontay Wilder, he went on this fucking Castaway show or this reality show where they're stuck on a fucking desert island, and he snitched on his teammates, bro. Like, what?
I didn't know that. What happened?
He snitched on his teammates. Google that shit. Google it. Deontay Wilder. I can't remember Castaways or Castaways. I think it is, and they're all like on an island, and it's like they got to set up teams, and then he snitched on his own teammates apparently. and it's like it all got peak. But yeah, anyway, I mean,
yeah, I think Wilder. I think Del Boy's the favorite in this fight, actually. Which is interesting, right? Because you look back, what, 6-7 years ago, well, Del Boy wouldn't have even got a look in. Right?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Deontay Wilder's drop-off has been epic. Like, you know, but again, the same could be said for everyone who's fought Usyk. Like, you know, sorry, no, I mean, Tyson Fury done a number on him, and then
that's the,
you know, after that, you know, you when you realize that your skills just ain't enough, like just like AJ versus Usyk, like you just know that you haven't got enough to get this guy out. Doesn't matter how much power you carry. Doesn't matter what you can do. Like, this guy's just got an answer for you on every regard. Like, that was exactly what Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder was like. You know, the fact that he was, you know, making excuses about his shoulder pads being too heavy in the walk-in, that just says it all, you know. And then meanwhile, he's gone out and he's banging his brother's wife. Like,
I think Tyson Fury pushing him back was what made him fall off.
Well, when you say fall off, I mean, he'd been like, the three of them were at the very top. Like,
no one was pushing him back.
I know, but he'd not really had those kind of fights. Like,
we've never seen him fight on the back foot ever.
Yeah.
We just saw him going forward, step, bang, and just, You remember that Dominic Brazil knockout where the guy went into
that was just horrific. But the other one was what was the guy's name? The Cuban.
Luis
Ortiz.
Luis Ortiz, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That one. Like
that was the one that we thought was gonna change the tide, because Luis Ortiz was pushed up to be the boogeyman of the division.
That's right. Because he was knocking everyone out up until then.
Knocking everyone out.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't know. I don't know if for me, Del Boy is the favorite in this one. I don't know.
I still think it's a 50-50, because with someone like Deontay Wilder and the kind of power that he carries, I mean, we've seen Del Boy get leathered. Like, we've seen him get leathered all about the ring. And the problem is, like, you know, Tyson Fury called him a basketball player, and it's like, Deontay, he's slim, he's agile, he can move about, and it's like the polar opposite to what Del Boy, you know, brings to the table.
When you look at how Tyson Fury moves for his weight, and how that's how Deontay Wilder should be moving for his shape, but he doesn't move like that. Wilder is very, just like I said, 2 steps forward, swing, like, not, you know, like a bit like what was that the guy who Adam Sandler plays in the golfing film, Happy Gilmore. He's a bit like that, man. Like, a couple steps forward, swing, and he's just whacking the ball out of the park. That's what he's like. Wow.
Yeah.
He had no kind of step around. You didn't really see much footwork from him, and I think that's how Tyson,
because he never needed to.
Never needed it.
Yeah. What's your favorite 4-piece combo? 3 thighs and a leg, and 3 thighs and a leg. I'm a thigh and a leg guy, you know? Know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
3 thighs and a leg, baby, and some gravy. Get some gravy in there.
I also got a thing. What I wanted to mention with Wilder is his trainer. So before Fury, Malik Scott was not his trainer. But during the Fury fights, Malik Scott was his trainer. Did you manage to see the Willie Hutchins fight the other night with Ezra Taylor?
Yes, I did.
Did watch that.
Yeah, and Malik Scott is his trainer.
His trainer as well.
Yeah. Straight
What did you
crosses
think
and
of-
hooks, you hungry motherfucker.
What did you think of Ezra Taylor?
I thought you was talking about fried chicken, motherfucker. My quack quack. Yeah. No, Willie Hutchinson looked good, man. Malik Scott got him fucking correct. But let's go, Mac. Let's go, brother. But I don't know if Deontay Wilder has, you know, I don't know if he has that appetite anymore. You know, I don't know if the division, like even someone like Del Boy poses, you know, something that is just, you know, I mean, Del Boy will eat shots and keep coming. Like, he will just eat them and keep coming. So it's like, you know, what do you do in a situation like that? What do you do when your guy just will not die? Like, you're saying, just die, please, just fucking die. Like, he just won't die. You know, hey, don't stop posting in the chat after seeing DKongJr's booty. Yeah, showing man's his batty, like, fucking hell. You know,
man, I had to charge my phone. You get
yeah,
got
so
a good shot of
of the glutes.
The glutes. Yeah, I think that I think, like I said, Wilder might be. I don't know. Del Boy, we've seen get KO'd before. I think didn't Dylan White put him down?
Yeah, but mate, everyone's put him down at some point.
Yeah. I feel like I said, Wilder we've seen get put down. Didn't Zhang
mate, he fucking walloped him, mate. he got walloped in that fight.
That's a perfect word. That's exactly
He turned his back and started talking to the crowd, and he was like, "Where am I? Where am I? What's going on?"
Turn the lights out.
Someone tell me where I am. He turned his back to the fighter, and that is like the referee's first thing is never turn your back. Don't ever turn your back on the fucking fight.
Otherwise you get walloped.
and Zhang didn't fucking hesitate, mate.
Nope.
You know, that's an interesting one. Zhilei Zhang, where is he? What is he doing next?
Yeah.
I'm like, because he has surely. I know he lost to Dubois, innit? Yeah. Like, his last fight was a loss against Dubois, innit?
Was it Dubois in the last fight?
Was it Dubois or Joe Parker? No, it was Joe Parker. It was Joe Parker, yeah. Yeah, because he fought Joe Parker when he was supposed to be fighting Dubois, when they cancelled it, right? That's what happened, innit? When Dubois gazumped him and fought Usyk, he ended up fighting Zhang, and he beat Zhang.
No.
Yeah.
He fought Bacoli, didn't he? He fought Martin Bacoli. That's when Martin Bacoli came on a day's notice or something, because they pulled out on fight day. That's what you're talking about, no?
No, you're right. He did fight Bacoli on that card.
Yeah, I don't remember when he did fight Zhang though. Joe Parker. I'm sure they fought, and I'm sure he beat Zhang. Zhang was on a bit of a losing streak, but then went and fought Wilder and beat him. So they had a lot.
Caballero. He lost to Caballero.
Ah, yes.
He lost to Caballero.
That's right. I remember that. Yeah, I think Zhang. That's the last I've seen of him, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, he lost to Caballero. Caballero and Zhang, we need to see what happens with them this year, because they can spice the division up.
Yeah,
they really can.
Definitely.
You know, they can really spice the division up for sure.
Unfortunately, Joe Joyce was just pegged down a few, man. He was taken down a few pegs after that Zhili Zhang loss. 2 Zhili Zhang losses. He lost the rematch too, didn't he?
Yeah.
To Zhang. So, yeah, I don't think Joe Joyce is fighting anymore. But interestingly, that card with Ezra Taylor, there were some interesting fights on that card as well. But yeah, I thought Ezra Taylor was gonna be a lot better than what he had to throw at Willie Hutchins. I think Willie Hutchins.
To be honest, I only saw. I didn't. I was kind of watching it in bed, and I was like zoning in and out. And I remember them saying about Malik Scott. You know, obviously, kind of like really, you know, giving him that mentorship, and you know, and then obviously he got the result, but
didn't Deontay Wilder beat Malik Scott? He beat him, and then he became his trainer.
Way back.
Yeah.
Like, that's early in his career. You're talking about over 10 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I just don't think Malik Scott is a great trainer.
Listen.
Me personally, but
that's DKongJr saying that. I ain't saying nothing about Malik Scott. Yeah.
That's me.
My name ain't Jamie Carragher. I ain't saying nothing. Yeah, I ain't saying nothing about Malik Scott. Yeah.
Since he started training Deontay Wilder declined.
Yeah, I don't know whether or not that's got to do with fucking Tyson Fury or what, but
Ezra Taylor, that was his time to shine, man, the other night.
Yeah.
And he didn't.
Yeah.
He was the one thing I give Malik Scott, what he said to Ezra Taylor was, let him do all of that showboating shit, but we stay professional. We do a professional job. And that is exactly what they did. Yeah. They were very professional in what they did on the night. But Willie Hutchins, man, that guy, do you remember what he said to me? Who was watching it after the fight? My guy was going crazy after the fight. He was like, I know they don't like me. He wouldn't be quiet after the fight, Willie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think that Malik Scott's record is not a great record. The thing is, Wilder was with Jay Diaz, who I think he's still with, and Malik Scott. But Jay Diaz was the one that he was with before Malik Scott and his whole reign of the WBC, all of them years where he was unstoppable. Jay Diaz was his trainer. And the other guy that he fired for throwing the towel in on him in the Tyson Fury fight. I forgot his name. Mark something.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
He blamed everyone and anything. Deontay Wilder. So yeah, I think that's the difference that we will see between him and Derek. Del Boy is not. He's not a blame shifter. He's not the kind of guy who's gonna go, it's this person's fault, it's that person's fault, it's the trainer's fault. He's just gonna take a loss and you know, he'll be professional about it. I don't think Wilder has ever really shown that he can do that.
I mean, the thing is, the thing is, even if Deontay Wilder wins this fight, I don't see what happens next for him.
Yeah.
I mean, if Del Boy wins this fight, we all know, well, we all hope that he retires and calls it a day. But if Deontay,
he wants a title shot if he wins this fight.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I'm telling you, you think I'm joking. You know what Del Boy is like, man.
Mate, listen, the only way you're winning a title fight is if you're chucking tables at them, mate. Like, that's the only way you're winning a title fight. Listen, get the fuck out of here. Like, let's get back to reality, and let's be honest. Like,
yeah.
you know,
So anyway,
like,
we've got that tomorrow to look forward to.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. What I didn't know was who's on the card for that fight. I don't know what the card looks like tomorrow. Oh, Vidal Riley, I think, is fighting on the card.
Okay.
And other than that, I don't really know. I know, as you said, we got Tyson Makhmudov coming and this month.
Yeah, we got Tyson Makhmudov coming.
That's 11th of April. So what's that? That must be that must be next weekend.
That's next weekend.
Oh,
and then in a month, we've got Fabio against Dubois.
But we've got Callum Smith fighting before that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Callum Smith, David Morrell fighting.
Oh, David Morrell is the guy that had beef with Benavidez, and they was chatting shit to one another, and Benavidez crumpled him, mate. Benavidez fucking folded him, mate. He fucking made him cry. Like, literally. So, yeah. Oh, shit. When is that?
Yeah. That's the 18th. So that's the weekend after.
Oh, mate, we got a fucking run-up of boxing, bro.
Bro, we got fights. We got Lawrence Okoli, your favorite hugger, fighting Tony Yoka.
What, in which weight? What is it? What weight is he fighting at?
Heavyweight, bro.
No, what's the weight under that? The made-up weight that they made up for him.
Oh, Bridger weight. You're laughing, you know. Yeah, then we got
Bridgerweight. What the fuck is Bridgerweight, bro? We don't recognize no Bridgerweight. We don't recognize no Bridgerweight fights, bro. Get out of here.
In May we got Wardley Dubois. We've got our boy Dave fighting
chat, before we go any further, can I just say we're in April already. We're already talking about May.
4 months in, man.
Like, the last time me and DKongJr sat here and spoke about this was in the depths of winter in January. Like, early Jan. Like, you know, it's already April. Holy. Yeah, we got some big stuff coming up, and hopefully we got a big summer coming up. Hopefully we got some big names coming up in the summer.
Yeah.
You know, like the Haneys, Garcias, the Better BFs, Bivos, you know, these guys, you know, Bud Crawford taking on someone else, probably not Benavidez. But
you're forgetting September. Let me get through it. We got Dave, we got our boy Dave fighting Philip Hergovich.
Yes, sir. Come on, Dave.
We got
Doncaster crew. It's in Doncaster as well. And mate, listen, Doncaster's gonna give him the fucking power up, mate. That's gonna give him being in Doncaster's gonna give him the fucking.
I'm telling you, Hergovich don't show up for fights a lot of the time.
No, mate, listen, right? Hergovich, like, you know what? If there's if there's one name in the heavyweight division that is constantly letting us down, is Hergovich, because he started off so strong and then he just fell off. Like,
completely.
Like, there's no reason why he should be fighting Dave Allen right now. There is no reason whatsoever, if he has any ambition whatsoever.
That's right.
Like, if he has any ambition whatsoever, there is no reason why he should be fighting Dave Allen right now. Get out of it. Like, you know, I love Dave Allen. But there's like, if you've got world title aspirations, there's no reason why you should be fighting. So he's obviously content to be middle of the pack.
Yep. Then we got Usyk fighting Rico Verhoeven. Rico Verhoeven, what do you know about him?
Nothing. Never heard of the guy.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Me neither.
I mean, the thing is, like, Usyk, he's done everything he has to do. Like, there's no reason why he should even be fighting right now. Like, he could easily retire and become one of the GOATs, like one of the top 5 in boxing history. Like, he could easily go down in the top 5. Like, you know, he doesn't have to do anything. I don't have any idea why he's even bothering. What's even crazier?
He's gonna be fighting at Giza in Egypt.
Yeah,
at the pyramids, bro. He's doing something different. You know what I mean? Like that. I think that's part of it. Is what they've struggled to do with Usyk is make him not accessible, but make his name big enough for what he is. I think that's where they've struggled. You know, and the thing is, though,
I understand what you mean by that, but
you know
at the end of the day, he's not controversial enough to extend beyond boxing circles. But anybody who knows boxing knows exactly who he is. Like, you know, and it is without a question. And the thing is that I don't understand why there is any need to continue. Like, he's done everything he has to do. Like, he's dominated everybody in his era. Like, he can just let it go now. Like, let the rest of them fight for it. The problem is, and this is what it is that, you know, I saw a report about him wanting to make AJ undisputed, and it's like there's still these guys like Tyson Fury and AJ that are still hanging around from his era, and it's probably keeping him involved in that regard. And it's like, why, mate? Because these guys, like, you put, like, you know what? I'm going to be really, really honest. And I think that Fabio Wardley, I think he decks Daniel Dubois now. Like, you know, I love Danny. I love Big Dan. I love him. I love what I've seen of him as he's grown as a boxer, as a personality. But what I've seen of Fabio, like Fabio in that Joe Parker fight was just another level. Like,
Fabio will punch his way out. When he gets on top for Dubois, I haven't seen him punch his way out.
Nah.
When he got on top with Usyk,
he's just folded. And the worst thing is that what he was taking in that fight is not the same as what Fabio was taking in that Joe Parker fight. Like, you know, Fabio has been in straight up wars, and it's like, I just don't see, you know, like, there's nothing wrong with Usyk turning around and saying, you know what, I've done my bit for the sport. You know, I can let it go and let these young bloods fight it out.
I think
you know.
That's what I think.
And the thing is, the crazy thing is that people like Fabio, people like Dubois, you know, all of the other heavyweights out there have got people like Itauma to worry about, because they're going to be coming.
Yeah, of course. That's right.
You know, they're going to be coming at some point. Yeah. So, like, let it go.
Yeah.
You know, but we'll see.
I think so. To top it off and finish it off, we've got September. Back to the old
September,
school.
You know, we're in April.
I know, but I'm just saying it's back to the old school. Saying it's live on Netflix. They took us they gave us years and years and years to watch them fight.
Don't tell me Jake Paul.
No, we should be able to see the sequel now of Mayweather versus Pacquiao 2.
Mate, Floyd against fucking Manny.
Yeah, Floyd against Manny for a second time.
I mean, do we really think Floyd fucking ducks all of his fucking court fucking appearances to make it to this fight? Do we really think Floyd ducks all of his court appearances? I mean, we already know that Manny is going to be the president of the Philippines. We already know that. But Floyd, on the other hand, he might be doing dirt in Leavenworth, mate. He might be in Alcatraz. Like, that fight might be broadcasting from Alcatraz, boy.
Man,
Like-
Floyd, he would make it happen, man. I think that, I think it. I don't know if it will happen. It's not, we know what the result was from the original fight. I don't see. I just see it repeat.
The first fight was an anticlimax because
it was because of the timing.
Yeah,
The timing was wrong.
Yeah, and
we waited too long.
And not only that, I do believe that Mayweather is a step ahead of Manny in that regard. Floyd, I think Floyd is still a step ahead of many other boxers in his division. The skills that he possesses, they can't be learned. They just can't be learned. His timing, his movement, and everything about what he does is just so natural. When you watch him do it, it's just like you're watching poetry in motion, and it's like, but Mayweather had so many low blows in that fight. I mean, he had a couple, and I'll be honest with you, but he still dominated Manny. He's just like he dominated everybody that he's come up against. 50-0. You can't fluke 50-0, bro. No, you just can't fluke it. It's impossible. I mean, Bud Crawford might go on to beat that. We might see him. He's what, 47 now? Is it 47? He's not far off it, but you just can't fluke 50-0.
No.
But
you think about how much pressure there was on him to keep going. Not to keep going, but how much pressure there was on him for him to keep going through that pressure on top of the fights that he was taking. Yeah, I don't see anyone else doing what he managed to do. I think that's a rarity.
And you got to remember, Floyd beat everybody in every division, apart from Manny. But Manny was the only fight that he put off to the most extent because he knew that it was going to make the most money. Yeah. But everyone else, everybody else, Mosley, fucking what's his name? Mayorga, fucking Berto, all of them, everybody. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not sure. I feel like there could still be some controversy that might come up with that. So
yeah, I agree. It's meant to be live on Netflix in September in Las Vegas. Yeah.
In the meantime, we might catch some Zuffa fights until then. You know what I mean?
That's it.
we might catch two Zuffa fights.
So talking of Zuffa fights, the Conor Ben Regis Prograis fight is on the undercard of Tyson Fury's fight next week. So I'm interested to see how that's going to go because, as I said, that's under Zuffa. But is that just under Zuffa Promotions?
Mate, listen, the way Regis Prograis performed against Devin Haney.
Devin beat him, man.
He beat him up, bro. Yeah, he beat him up. And Conor will probably beat him up worse because Conor carries more power.
Yeah.
And he carries more, I wouldn't say more speed, but he carries considerable more power. He carries more power than Devin does. You know what I mean? So, I can't, I can't see that fight being anything to write home about. But
no,
but it will be interesting
to see where this Zuffa thing goes.
We'll. You know what? Guys, we'll touch back in on this Zuffa thing. We're gonna be You know, obviously, I mean, what will be interesting will be if Trump gets booted out, yeah, come the end of the year, when Trump gets booted out and there ain't no fights in the White House planned, what, you know, what Dana White decides to do, you know, what happens now? He might go out to a bar and punch someone else up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he might cop another case, bro. But anyway, all right.
Man.
You know what? Today's been a fucking great, like, it's been a great catch up.
Yeah.
We got a good fight tomorrow. We got a couple of fights coming up. You know, we got a fight tomorrow night. We got Fury against Makhmudov, and then we got Fabio against Dubois. And that fight, like, I don't know if we want to do our next, like, do we want to do our next podcast before or after that? I mean, it's the beginning of April now. That is not until the 5th of May, isn't it? So it's a month tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah.
So do we want to do our next podcast after that fight, or do we want to do it before it? I think we want to do it after it, innit? So we can...
Yeah, we can review.
Yeah.
I'm up for that.
All right. So have you got anything else to add, or are we going to call it?
We'll call it.
All right. Listen, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Me and DKongJr. Yeah, I know it's been a bit of a unprepared podcast today, but a lot's been going on. Thank you very much to my co-host DKongJr for joining me today and helping me get through today. I mean, I'm still drunk as fuck. I'm gonna have a shower in a second and try and, you know, do whatever I need to do. Thank you to everybody in my chat. Once again, guys, we stream this live. Whenever the podcast is going up, we stream it live on kick.com/Reggy R3GGY.
Big up.
Yes, sir. This show I will be posting on YouTube tomorrow. So all my YouTube gang, make sure you subscribe. Yeah, hit like on it. Drop a comment down below and share this shit out there. And leave us your comments down below, because me and DKongJr, we're lifelong boxing fans. We have our opinions, but we want to hear what you guys have to say. So, you know, if you're watching this right now, if you made it to the end, we appreciate it. Drop a comment down below and tell us what you think about the talking points that we've touched on today. All right. So thank you very much, guys. I appreciate all of you. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next episode. So like I said, the next one is probably going to be after the Wardley Dubois fight on May 5th. So what is that date going to be? You know, all things being well, is that 2nd of May?
2nd of May.
Or 9th of May. 2nd of May, I think it is.
So I'm looking at April. 9th of May is the fight.
9th of May. Okay. Yeah. All right. So what we'll do is we will either do Sunday the 10th or Friday the 15th, depending on what our schedules look like. Yeah. We'll either do Sunday the 10th or Friday the 15th of May for our next episode. Yeah. And depending on, so stay tuned. Yeah. Follow me on Kick. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we'll let you know when the next episode is gonna be, and we'll be here to chat about all of it. Thank you to everybody in the chat. I appreciate all of you guys. And T, Alfie, I appreciate all of you guys. And yeah, DKongJr, if you'd like to sign out.
Yeah, I just want to big up everyone that come through on the chat. All of you guys locking in on YouTube, subscribing, liking. Definitely add your comments. We look forward to that. And also got a special big up to Jerome Miller's hairpiece. I was some great laughs. This podcast. I've had a great time. Big respect to Reggie. Keep it up. Let's keep going. I look forward to the next podcast.
Yes, sir. And big shout out to DKongJr because he actually went out and invested in a proper laptop for us to do this thing. You know what I mean? Like before he was sitting there on his phone with his shoulders all slouched over and he's looking all fucked up. So, this is another reason why I couldn't let my boy down. We had to make sure that we get it done, because he's gone out and invested. And obviously we have to deliver for you lot, all my boxing fans out there. But yeah, thank you very much. DKongJr, anything else to say before we sign out?
No, all good, all good.
Yeah.
Enjoy the next couple of fights we got coming up. And we'll see you on the other side.
Yes, sir. Right, guys. This is myself, Reggie, and my brother, DKongJr. We are the Standing 8 podcast. We're going to see you in the next episode. We're going to have some shit to talk about because we got some fun ones coming up. We might not see people losing their wig piece, but we're going to see some fun stuff coming up. Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right. We'll catch you in the next episode, guys. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I will see you in the next episode. It's your boy Reggie, and I'm out of here. Peace. DKongJr.
Peace.
Peace.